A man with a beard is a man without a beard with a beard. Think about it. Thanks for listening to the Morning Express.
103 Country, we're going to go to the phone lines, and joining us this morning are Kyle and Randy from the Family Tradition Band. And, you know, it seems like it seemed like it was last year, but we kind of just want to erase last year. It was 2 years ago when you guys were up here at the Clare County Fair and you opened for the Oak Ridge Boys. And
yeah, absolutely. It felt like it was last year. It was so much fun, but yeah, it was 2 years removed now.
We're not talking about last year much.
yeah. Let's just kind of all forget about 2020. So how are you guys doing?
Doing great, man. Actually, staying busy. We were just up your way this past weekend. We had our release party on Friday in Bay City at the West Town Theater, and then Saturday we went up to Luzerne, Michigan, just outside of Mayo, and performed at the Lost Creek Sky Ranch, new venue up there.
All right. Well, that is great news to hear that you guys are getting gigs, and looks like maybe we're going to get some concerts this summer. So it seems like it's been forever, but that's good news that we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it really felt good to be back out there, too. I mean, it's been a long time for us, too. Probably the longest of my life, and probably my whole life, honestly, without performing.
Let's start by telling everybody it's the Family Tradition Band. Let's let everybody know where you guys are from and all that vital information.
Man, we're spread out all over Michigan, believe it or not. Randy's is probably the closest to you guys. He's in Bay City. And then we got guys all the way down as far as like downriver past Detroit. So I'm kind of centrally located, I guess, in Macomb County. We kind of all just meet here to rehearse and, you know, kind of get all our ducks in a row and everything. But yeah, we're spread out all over and pretty much cover the whole state for the most part.
So this past year when you couldn't play anywhere, what was that like for you guys?
Believe it or not, we actually did stay busy. I mean, not like we originally were. I mean, we had a whole summer of festivals and fairs and big shows last year, and obviously everything got canceled. But once everything kind of started opening back up, let's say in June, when they kind of lifted restrictions last summer, we kept really busy, man, playing a lot of private events. We did some like concerts in the park where it was, you know, socially distanced outside. We even had a couple of like ticketed events we did of our own where it was, I think, 250 capacity was the max outdoors. And we actually stayed pretty busy. We had almost one of our best years ever. It's just, you know, it wasn't planned. Everything kept popping up. You know, we had a schedule made, and then all of a sudden, just, you know, one after another stuff kept popping up. Hey, we want to do this. We want to have you this for that. You know, we were up in Mayo. We did the Blue Collar Clothing Store did an event last year for their anniversary party. We did a big outdoor event there for those guys. Just had a great year, believe it or not, as crappy as everything was.
Talking with
outstanding, really.
Talking with Kyle and Randy from the Family Tradition Band. Well, that's great to hear that, you know, a lot of people, a lot of musicians were out of work last year, so it's good to hear that you guys were keeping busy. Now, you said you got a new record release. Tell us about that song.
Yeah, we got Old Country Songs that's out right now on all the digital platforms, and we worked on that one with some people out of Nashville, and really played on the same field as the big boys on this one, and we're really proud of how it turned out, and we're getting some great feedback on it.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give it a listen right now, and then we will come back and talk with Kyle and Randy from the Family Tradition Band.
Four states, 4 nights, different songs on different stages, and I'm wondering if I'll ever make my way back home. Oh, and body like a backroads, the anthem they say. Are you sure that Hank had done it this way? Why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs, so I can stand up here and drink my beer, play 'em all night long? When the crowd went wild over Waylon Jennings, got up and danced for old George Jones. Why can't all them pretty girls like old country songs? Yeah. We don't play that new music live. It's kinda hard for a country boy to survive, but the songs that make me feel good, feel right, gonna keep singing those old songs tonight. Why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs, so I can stand up here and drink my beer, play 'em all night long? When the crowd went wild over Waylon Jennings, got up and danced for George Jones. Why can't all them pretty girls like old country songs? When the sun goes down on my side of town, find me laid back listening to that sound of an old train rolling down the line. Oh, why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs? So I can stand up here and drink my beer, play 'em all night long. Why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs? So I can stand up here and drink my beer, play 'em all night long. Why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs? So I can stand up here and drink my beer, play 'em all night long. When the crowd went wild over Waylon Jennings, got up and danced for old George Jones. I said, George Jones, why can't all the pretty girls like old country songs? Like old country songs.
We're back talking with Kyle and Randy from the Family Tradition Band. And before I get going, I got to tell you something, guys. My mom and dad went to see the Oak Ridge Boys when you were playing here at Claire. And I'll tell you right now, my mom doesn't like much of anything. She's at that age where she'll tell you what she thinks. And she told me, she said, I love that Family Tradition Band. So that's a good credit to you guys because my mom doesn't like anything.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Appreciate it.
So now you've been playing a lot of gigs, and you got a big gig coming up in June in Bay City with a couple of big-time country artists.
Yeah, absolutely. We got the Bay City Country Music Fest. Ken Shelton Promotions is putting that one on, and we're opening up for Jake Owen and Tyler Rich.
That's a good gig right there. Bay
Yeah,
City.
it's going to be a lot of fun for sure, man. We're excited for that one. Yeah, they also got Friday night, too. So Friday night they're going to have Randy Hauser, Maddie and Tay, Tennille Art, and then Steve Armstrong and the 25 Cent Beer Band, which is a mid-Michigan band, local band as well.
Yeah. That's a good gig for you guys, June 19th. And I was looking at your schedule, and I think I saw that you're playing at you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're playing at the Munger Potato Festival.
Yep, absolutely. That's actually, believe it or not, that's my hometown. That's where I grew up, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
All right. Man, that's cool. And glad that you guys are making your way up here and playing around the area as well. And good to see that you'll be playing at the Bay City Country Music Festival. Tell everybody where they can find you on the social media.
So if you just search for The Family Tradition Band, we have a website. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, all the digital music sites. If you're looking to hear the song, you can go on Apple Music, iTunes, now YouTube Music, which took over for Google. Yeah, it's everywhere you get your music or listen to. You should be able to find it.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. If you want to hear a great band, check out the FamilyTraditionBand.com. It's Kyle and Randy, and thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it, man.
You're listening to the #1 radio show
Fake news.
on the #1 station. It's the Morning Express.